Happy Magic Monday, Collective Consciousness. This is Virgo Queen, your transformation coach, using the tools of astrology, tarot, sound healing, and ritual. This Magic Monday podcast is for the weekly cosmic energy for the collective consciousness. What this means is that I dive deep into the moon cycle, the astrological moon cycle of the week. And this is for Monday, May 28th to June 3rd, 2018. So as of you know, I like to start off with the moon cycles of the week, and then I dive into which goddess will guide us on this weekly journey, along with a Mother Peace tarot reading and a little message from Gaia. Now, why I do this podcast? Why even look at the cosmic energy of the week? Well, I use my spirituality tools, these ancient oracles, in order to get a feel for how I can move forward this week. Where can I set my intentions? Where can I use my goals? This is a productivity tool to understand what is going on within. The moon always captures our inner nature, our subconscious patterns. And the moon is how we show ourselves to the world. So let's dive in. Monday, Magic Monday, May 28th, we are moving from a Virgo moon to a Sagittarius moon. So here we are, starting off Monday, already feeling the powerful full moon in Sagittarius. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sagittarius moon. And on Tuesday, we have a powerful full moon in Sagittarius. We are going to be having revelations of what our soul is required here to do. What things do we need to accomplish in order to heal, to empower, to invoke this magical sensation in our everyday moments? Full moons are about endings, completions, empowerment, and healing. This is a time for us to get clear on the obstacles that are getting in the way, perhaps habits, relationships, and we take time to look, to go within and to see how we can empower and change this pattern in order to truly live our magic. So for a full moon ritual, I also have my lunar blogs, my ritual magic lunar blogs that talk a little bit more about the astrological aspects. And also, I give a suggested mantra and ritual for this lunar event. And as you know, I just want to emphasize, I want to get personal with you. The one that is listening, the one that wants to connect to this cosmic force and to empower their lives some way or another. I say, my friend, that you are a rebel. You have felt a calling, and you are practicing this new magical life. So I welcome you to get a personal lunar reading with me. What I do is we look at the astrological aspects going on in your chart, do a tarot reading, and we can forecast what this cosmic energy is impacting you personally. Enough about getting general horoscopes. It's time to get personal. So, after this incredible full moon in Sag, by Thursday, it's going to move into Capricorn and will stay there until Saturday. And Sunday, we move into Aquarius. So this week, it starts out very passionate, very fire, very truth-oriented, standing up for our rights. I just want to mention that we had, over this past weekend, a huge step forward for women's rights in Ireland, and we're coming into this week with this new faith in ourselves, in our purpose, and the truth of the bigger picture of it all. And I really So we start off with the fire, and then we get grounded towards the middle of the week, allowing us to really, okay, now what's our action? What's the power plan? What's our strategy? How do we keep this fire going? And by Sunday will be a time to start thinking of new ways, new ideas, new movements that are coming forth. So the goddess that is calling us and guiding us this week is Maeve. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. All of life is cyclical. The moon, the stars, and the very universe. Life inhales and then exhales again. So why should you be surprised or upset that you have 2 cycles? There are times when you feel energized, awake, and alive. There are other times when you feel isolated and shy. Your body, too, goes through pronounced cycles and changes. Celebrate these rhythms and embrace them as the essence of the lifeblood that courses through you. Various meanings of this card. There may be make a time to rest, initiate steps to alleviate depression or lethargy, take better care of your body, seek support for dealing with emotional crises, allow yourself to grieve or take time off. Now that this lull won't last forever, a doorway of opportunity has opened up and you need to walk through it now. So Maeve, a Celtic goddess, Maeve celebrates her femininity. Her sexual appetite is legendary, and she's been said to favor kings as her lovers. Legends say that Maeve invoked labor pains on an army seeking to invade her land, and that she demanded that the battle cease during her menstrual cycle. Call upon Maeve for relief from pain associated with feminine cycles, including menstruation, labor, and delivery, and menopause. Well, thank you, Maeve. We will embrace our feminine power and the cycles in which we get to exist. So, I also want to say this has to apply also to men. Men also feel that their own different cycles, even the day life cycle to the night cycle, can often represent what is in their conscious mind and what is subconscious, the cycles of our levels of awareness. Now I'd like to get into the Mother Peace Tarot card, one of my favorite parts, because it seems to sum it all together, bring all these parts and say, this is the theme. And the overall energy of the week is Daughter of Discs. Daughter is the young feminine aspect, and Discs is earth. Disc is the everyday life, the work, the body. And so this is a really important week for you to go on this vision quest. This seeking answers not from outside of you, but from within, this inner truth, this inner yes, I know who I am. And that will come with this full moon in Sagittarius, but it's the young feminine aspect of you, so it's very maiden. Maiden is still unknowing. Maiden still does not have all the experience that the mother or crone has. Maiden can still lure unicorns and awaken the hearts of men just by simply walking down the street. She is capable of manifestation to the quickest possibility, for she is not hindered by all the disappointments of life, such as mother and crone. But don't forget, these disappointments and misjudgments and mistakes give them power. So this Daughter of Discs is really showing us that we need to work on the project of our soul, the one that is working towards the embodiment of our divine truth. And divine truth is merging this masculine, feminine into, instead of seeing them as separate, seeing them as whole within yourself. Because the feminine is there to create, to go within, to nurture, to go through the darkness in order to seek the vision of life. And then the male energy then takes that vision and says, yes, I will go forth, my queen, my lady, my love, and give it back to the world. And this exists within all of us. And it's how, and in relationship, we learn how to dance between those roles. So the conflict of the week is reverse Son of Discs. So here we are, the maiden and the prince. And he can very much, once he has the vision, want to go forth and conquer. Yet there are practical things that need to happen. There are reasonable things, things that, well, men know, but boys have not yet experienced, same as the daughter. So there may be feeling this week, the conflict is really overcoming your feelings of lack of confidence. Maybe you are starting a new project, or you're moving forward in this kind of new beginning way. Sagittarius is also very fiery. As soon as it gets an image, it's like, okay, I'm going to go do that. But logistically, it might take 2 years to do. Or maybe it takes, I can do that in a day. It takes a week. So really looking at, how you plan and strategize, try and base that out of like real time. In real time, meaning, okay, well, how long does it take for me to work on one of these tasks? Sometimes we think, I can get that done in 10 minutes, but that email takes 2 hours. So it's like really monitoring, so time management, and really looking at, where you do feel like you lack the confidence or the experience. Call upon a friend, call upon someone that you think does have experience with it, ask for advice, do something that helps you grow, helps you mature, instead of like, I don't know how to do that. It's okay, you don't have to know until you go and figure it out and ask for advice and reach out. So that's really where your maturity seeks in and you become the shaman of discs. But yeah, so we're just going to kind of feel overwhelmed with this new vision, and the key here is just get really practical. And by the end of the week, okay, this is amazing, 3 of discs. So all disc energy and all this like fire that's going on at the start, towards the end of the week, everything's in Capricorn, right? Until we get to Sunday, obviously, but then it's all this earth energy. So everything that you're creating and visualizing right now has to be brought down to earth. It has to be practical. It has to mean something. It has to create sustainability, because 3 of discs is about getting paid well for the work that you do, because you're doing work that you value, that you love, and when you do that, then people will pay in exchange for that worth. So really get clear, how long does it take for you to do these certain tasks and projects? Write that down. Start gauging what your wealth and your wage and your worth is. It's an incredible time to understand that energetic exchange that happens when we are developing new skills and talents. So I'm very excited for this week. And before we go, I want to give a little wisdom from Mother Gaia herself. And as you know, moon magic and ritual magic for me is all in honor of the great Gaia, the Gaia in which we're living on, and that we are learning to heal, and we're learning to heal within ourselves. And so she is always part of my intention of how can we honor the moon and honor the earth in our everyday magical lives. And so her message to us this week is Have courage. There are times when you feel small, afraid, and alone in the world. But you are not alone. You are watched over and cherished by Gaia and Great Spirit. Know that you have within you the strength to overcome all obstacles placed in your path, no matter how daunting or large they may seem. Have courage. Now is the time to trust in yourself and have confidence that you will overcome. Oh, that absolutely melted my heart. Thank you, Gaia. We will. I am. Thank you for tuning in. And please reach out to me. Let me know what you are receiving from this podcast. Is it impacting? Does it resonate with you? What's going on in your lives? What kind of magic are you experiencing? And do you want to know more about your own magic? Again, I use the tools of astrology, tarot, sound healing, and ritual, connecting my clients back to their magic. So look forward to hearing from all of you soon. And until then, blessed be, blessed be.